If it was easy, why would you do it? If it was easy, where would the growth come from? If it was easy, how could you ever rise above mediocrity to become something extraordinary, something unstoppable? Life doesn't hand out greatness. It doesn't come wrapped in convenience or ease. You have to earn it. You have to fight for it. When the pain hits, when the struggle feels unbearable, that is when you dig deeper. That is when you discover what you're made of. Because the truth is, easy doesn't count. Easy doesn't work. Easy won't build you into the legend you're destined to become. The climb is hard because it's meant to be. It's meant to test you. It's meant to push you. It's meant to forge you into something greater than you ever thought possible. So don't look for shortcuts. Don't try to cheat your way to the top. Push yourself. Push harder than you ever have before. There are no excuses. You've got one shot at this life, and the clock is ticking. So when the days get tougher, you have no choice but to get tougher too. Remember this, your mind controls your body. If your mind is weak, your body will crumble. But if your mind is unshakable, if your spirit is relentless, then nothing can stand in your way. It's not just about physical strength. It's about the bond between your mind and your willpower. It's about pride in who you are and what you stand for. Honor your potential. Respect your grind. Embrace your power. Let the world see the warrior within you. Not through words, but through actions, through sacrifices, through pain. Because the pain you endure now will be the reward you claim later. Suffer now to thrive later. That's the deal. That's the path to greatness. Don't wait for life to hand you a break. It won't. Don't ask for permission to succeed. Take it. Success belongs to those who refuse to settle. If you believe you're capable of more, then prove it to yourself. Make every single day count. Push yourself further than you did yesterday. When your body aches, push harder. When your mind screams for you to quit, fight back. You're not here to coast. You're here to conquer. No one else can do this for you. No one else can walk this path. It's your life, your battle, and your glory to claim. You were born to live with purpose and fight with fire. So today, and every day after, work harder. Go beyond your limits. Break past the barriers that held you back yesterday. The pain, the exhaustion, the doubt. They're all part of the process. Sacrifice sweat. Scream if you have to. Whatever it takes. Keep moving forward. Don't quit on your life. Don't quit on yourself. Weakness doesn't belong here. Fear doesn't stand a chance. When you shout, when you push, when you fight, you're telling the world that nothing can stop you. Not fear, not failure, not even your own doubts. And when they try to hold you back, when they try to define you, prove them wrong. Let your actions silence the noise. Let your progress speak louder than their words. You are not ordinary. You are royalty. Now is your time. This is your moment. Rise up and become the best version of yourself. Become the strongest. Be the fiercest warrior in the room. It doesn't matter where you come from or what's behind you. When the time comes, and it will, you've got to rise. You've got to fight harder, push farther, and refuse to back down. Because everything you need is all already inside you. Every ounce of strength, every spark of resilience. It's all there, waiting. So light the fire, fuel the flame, and give it everything you've got. No more excuses, no more waiting. Your time is now. Work harder, fight stronger, push further, and don't stop until you've created the life you've dreamed of. The world will remember the warrior who didn't give up, the one who didn't quit. Now go, be unstoppable. You've got to be able to look in the mirror and speak out every negative thought, every nervous fear. You got to speak to yourself in such a way that you can believe it, even when no one else believes in you. You got to be able to say to yourself, I know that I am more than I was yesterday. You see, life is going to pass us by if we sit here idly. It's time for you to get up. It's time for you to go after, and it's time for you to make your presence known. You've rested long enough. You've taken too long of a time out. There is no vacation. You get up every fucking day. You don't give up. Believe me, you are going to surpass everybody else. That's what you are here for. When the world gets you down, don't give up. Take a moment for yourself, and then get up again and push past your limits. If you keep going, the world won't get you down ever again. But don't you dare to ever stop pushing. You have to be able to say to yourself, I know that I am becoming more. I know that I'm destined for greatness. I know that I'm made of more than anybody else can see. Do you remember every day you thought you weren't going to make it? Do you remember them days where you thought it was absolutely unbearable? You thought you weren't going to endure those days. Guess what? You survived all those unbearable days. You survived all the trouble you ever been in. So what are you going to do now? It's easy. You will keep on surviving. Your mindset is the mindset of a warrior. So get up. Don't waste a moment, because there's competition coming and you should be ready. Life isn't always a smooth journey. It's filled with obstacles, challenges, and yes, moments of despair. Depression can feel like a heavy fog that suffocates your spirit and drains your energy. But remember, you are not alone in this fight. It's time to confront the darkness head on. It's time to overcome. When depression whispers in your ear, telling you that you're not enough, that you can't go on, stand up. Rise up! The path to recovery was never meant to be easy. It's for the strong, the resilient, the fighters. And you are one of them. How do we tackle the overwhelming weight of depression? How do we break free from the shackles that bind us? We stand, we fight, we push through. Each day brings new challenges, but with every challenge, there's an opportunity to grow stronger. Hard times don't last forever, but tough people do. You are tough, you are resilient. Depression might make you feel isolated, like you're facing the storm all alone. But even in your darkest moments, there's a flicker of light within you. Hold on to that light. Let it guide you. When the world seems bleak, you still have to stand. stand with courage, with determination, and sometimes, yes, stand alone. Greatness is forged in the crucible of adversity. It requires persistence, dedication, and an unwavering spirit. You can't give up because it's hard. You can't surrender to the pain. You don't give up on yourself. Let the fight begin. Let the battle for your life and happiness commence. Because there's no one like you. There's nothing that can hold you down. If you decide to rise, keep moving forward. Stay true to yourself. Embrace your authenticity. Life was never meant to be easy, but it's worth every effort you put into it. Don't give in. Fight for your happiness. The question is, how desperate are you to break free? How much are you willing to invest in yourself? Because ultimately, it's all up to you. Time waits for no one. Don't waste it. Don't let it slip through your fingers because you're too tired or too afraid to fight. Be the difference. Be the change. Take that leap of faith. Understand that the journey won't be smooth. Understand that there will be moments when giving up seems like the only option. But you will not give up. While others may wait for a miracle, you create your own path. You are responsible for your own happiness. No one else can walk this path for you. Get to work. Success is waiting for you, but it demands your commitment, your resilience, and your relentless pursuit. Fear is a part of the journey, but turn that fear into fuel. Every great story has moments of doubt, of fear, of hesitation, but they also have moments of triumph, of victory, of overcoming the odds. Trust in yourself, believe in your strength, embrace the struggle, and keep fighting. Failure is not the end, it's a stepping stone to success. Don't let doubt cripple you, don't let shame hold you back. Trust in who you are, work hard, believe in your potential, fight for your future, push through the pain, never quit on yourself. Show up every single day, ready to face whatever comes your way. Challenges will come, but they will also go. You can't be soft. You can't be weak. Greatness demands strength, courage, and an unyielding spirit. If you give nothing, you get nothing. So get up and do your work. When the noise of doubt and negativity becomes overwhelming, shut it out. Focus on your inner voice, your passion, your truth. Listen to your heart. Sometimes you have to be quiet and just listen. No matter how tough things get, you do not have the right to give up. You do not have the right to give in. Push back against the darkness. When you are pushed, push back even harder. Walk the path that many fear to tread. Pain, passion, focus, faith. Combine these, and you will become an unstoppable force. This battle is yours to win. It's a battle worth fighting. So fight on, warrior. Victory is within your grasp. If people say you are weak, if they laugh at what you think you can do, great, stay that way. What these fools fail to understand is that calling you weak is not an insult, it's a compliment. It shows that they are simply not capable of seeing how powerful you will become. They can't see your unlimited potential. I promise you, in the end we will stand at the pinnacle of humanity, ready to embrace our inner power. So if you are listening to this, know that you're part of a legacy, the legacy of strength. Strength is not just measured by the muscles we build, but by the resilience that fuels our souls. It is the ability to face adversity, to stand tall when life throws its fiercest storms our way. Strength knows no boundaries. It's the common thread that binds us all together, reminding us that within every one of us lies the potential for greatness. So I dare you to become stronger, embrace your own challenges, and ultimately find your strength. Now go forth and show the world what true strength looks like. By now, you should have understood that others' opinions about you don't matter. You should be proud of who you are. That's why from now on, you will go forth with pride. And pride knows no surrender. It stands tall when others falter, and it roars when others whisper. Pride is a silent promise to oneself, a vow to rise higher, to push harder, and to never back down in the face of any challenge. Our pride unites us. It's the essence of warriors, the driving force that fuels our relentless pursuit of strength. It is your duty to let your pride ignite the fire within. Let it be the force that pushes you to new heights. In every battle you fight, in every challenge you overcome, let your pride ignite the strength deep within you. Let it turn your dreams into reality, and let it turn you from a warrior to a legend. What are you waiting for? Use your pride and give it your all. Do it now. Embrace your pride and let it guide you to the pinnacle of your strength. You ever wonder what separates the ones who make it from the ones who don't? I'm not talking about luck. I'm not talking about talent. It's not intelligence. It's not good looks. It's not even physical health. It's grit. That's the difference. If you want to succeed, really succeed, you don't have to be special. You don't need to be a genius. You just need to be something most people aren't. Consistent, determined, unstoppable. No shortcuts, no easy way out. Just grit. That's what separates the winners from the quitters. Success isn't about being the smartest. It's not about being the most talented. It's about being the one who refuses to stay down. It's about waking up every single day and showing up even when you don't feel like it. Grit is persistence. It's resilience. It's the fire inside you that doesn't let you quit. It's about holding on to your dreams when the world tells you to let go. It's about fighting through the nights when no one is watching. It's about pushing forward when everything inside you screams, "Stop!" Grit isn't just wanting something, it's bleeding for it. It's suffering for it. It's choosing to keep going when everything feels impossible. And I promise you this, that is the difference. Most people give up when it gets hard. The great ones, they keep going. But here's the truth. You think the most successful people in the world had it easy? That they just got lucky? No. We don't see their failures. We don't see the nights they spend alone, doubting themselves. The moments they wanted to quit. The sacrifices they made. The pain they endured. But through it all, they refused to quit. I know this personally. Listen, I've been through my own struggles. I've had my moments of doubt. Times when I felt like I was at rock bottom. Times when I wondered if I was ever going to make it. But guess what? I never quit. And that wasn't because I was the smartest. It wasn't because I was the most talented. It was because I had grit. That's the real secret. It's not about being naturally gifted. It's not about getting lucky. It's about showing up every damn day and refusing to quit. Most people don't want to hear that. They want the easy answer. They want the shortcut. But there is no shortcut. You either fight for it or you don't get it. Grit isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. It's something you grow through pain, through failure, through heartbreak. It's when you're dead tired, when you're hurting, when you're beaten down, and you still keep going. Because you have something worth fighting for. And that something is you and your dreams. Grit is when everything in your life tells you to stop. Every part of you wants to quit, but you refuse. That's grit. And that's the only way you're going to win. The people who win are the ones who refuse to break. So what about you? What are you going to do when life knocks you down? Are you going to cry about it? Blame the world? Complain that it's too hard? Or are you going to fight back? Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody's going to hand you your dreams. Nobody's going to do the work for you. It's on you. This is your moment, your time, your chance to show yourself what you're made of. And if you have grit, I promise you this, you will make it. Maybe not today, maybe not next week, maybe not even next year. But if you refuse to quit, you will win. Because in the end, it's not the smartest, the most talented, or the luckiest who succeed. It's the ones who refuse to give up. So I have one question for you. Are you going to be one of them? Now go and prove it. If you get knocked down, there's nothing you can do about it. But getting back up has every single thing to do with you. And you will promise me that from this day forward, you will not be defeated. Embrace the fact that people don't like you. It means you're doing something right. It doesn't matter if people call you crazy. You're gonna prove to everybody that tried to break you, you're gonna prove them wrong. Everybody that tried to stop you, everybody that tried to kill your dream, you're gonna prove all of them wrong. You need an unstoppable fighting spirit, the burning desire to achieve success, using every possible strategy to bring about victory. It is time to put more hours in, to put more time in. Challenge yourself to reach another level. Challenge yourself to beat your competitors, and challenge yourself to win. Now make the decision that you won't give up. Make the decision that you won't give in. And make the decision to become unstoppable. Sometimes in life, you have to hit back. Recycle your pain. Get something from it. You are already in pain. Use it. Do something with it. Allow it to take you to the next level. Allow your pain to push you to greatness. As long as you are waking up, you can still win. As long as you can breathe, you can still achieve your goals. And as long as you are alive, you can still make it happen. You are going to win, you are going to battle, and you are going to fight and crush your enemies. They thought they defeated you, but they were wrong. Show them what you are made of. I need you to keep moving. I need you to make up in your mind that the only way you can lose is if you quit. I just need you to keep going. You know what hurts the most? Not the pain of waking up early, not the ache in your muscles, not the loneliness that follows when you start taking your purpose seriously. It's the pain of looking back, the pain of knowing you could have done more and didn't. Regret doesn't scream at first. It whispers. It hides inside excuses. It tells you you have time. And you listen. Because comfort is a good liar. Days turn into months. And one morning, you look in the mirror and realize the person you could have been never arrived. That's regret. It doesn't just break your heart. It rots it slowly. It shows up years later, when no one is watching. When the world has moved on and you're still haunted by what you didn't do. Regret doesn't leave scars you can show. It leaves hollows inside your soul. Discipline hurts too. Let's not lie. It burns when you don't want to get up. It stings when you say no to what feels good. It takes pieces of your comfort and turns them into bricks for your future. It doesn't feel heroic. It feels heavy. Every day feels like walking uphill with no applause. But the pain of discipline builds you. It doesn't take from you. It forges you. It hurts in the moment, but when it fades, it leaves strength behind. You get faster, sharper, clearer. You start to respect yourself. And that changes everything. The pain of regret is a chain. The pain of discipline is a key. Both hurt, but only one sets you free. You can live your life bending to comfort, avoiding effort, letting time slip through your fingers. Or you can live your life with purpose, burning a little every day so you never have to burn for eternity. One day, you will meet two versions of yourself. The one who did what needed to be done, and the one who wished he had. One will stand tall with quiet peace in his eyes. The other will stare at the floor, trying to make peace with ghosts. And you decide which one you become. Not in one big moment, but in every small one. When the alarm rings, when no one is watching, when it's easier to quit. You can suffer now, or you can suffer later. But make no mistake, suffering will come. The only question is, will it shape you, or will it chase you? Regret is permanent. Discipline is temporary. Regret asks, what if? Discipline answers, I did. You can't rewrite yesterday, but you can choose how tomorrow will feel when it looks back at you. So don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for the perfect time. Pain is already here. Use it. Let it mold you. Let it sharpen you. Let it turn your weakness into armor. Because one day, when the silence gets loud and the world quiets down, you'll sit alone and ask yourself one question. Was I strong enough to choose the pain that built me? Or did I settle for the one that broke me? So bear the weight now. Endure the burn. Let discipline hurt you today, so regret never gets the chance to.
I'm not gonna sit here and tell you life is gonna be easy. It's not gonna be that way. Matter of fact, it's probably gonna be the opposite. For all those that are going through trials and tribulations, people in this world are going to fool you, disappoint you, and turn their back on you. But listen to me. There's a power inside of you that you can only discover when you are truly alone. Unleash that power, and nothing will be able to stop you. You have to remind everybody just who you are, and you don't do this by telling them with your mouth. You tell them with your actions. You make your actions speak loud and proud. Don't let the world convince you that you are a nobody. You are a somebody who just don't know it yet. Do you hear what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm speaking to the warrior inside of you. Many before you gave up and quit, but not you. You are a different breed. You are here to stay, and you are here to do whatever is necessary. Warriors like you were designed for the struggle. No matter what they tell you, you will rise. You will get back up and conquer your goals. You will achieve the impossible. become unstoppable, an immortal legend. You are a warrior, and you will not be defeated ever again. It's time to unleash your potential.
Right now, the urge is hunting you, and you think it owns your hands. It doesn't own them, brother. Sit by this fire with me, and listen to your breath slow the storm. You are not a slave to a screen or a twitch in your skin. You are a fighter who has bled before and kept moving anyway. You have eaten dirt before and kept your mouth shut until the moment mattered. This is the same fight, only smaller and closer. The kind that steals years without a sound. Every time you give in, you teach your body that comfort is king, and you are nothing. Not today, and not while I sit beside you. You are going to hold the line and feel the fire build instead of leak. You do not need tricks. You need truth. You can outlast this because you outlasted worse and walked out standing. 5 minutes of control turns into a night of control, and nights become a life. We start with this breath, and let the noise burn away. The truth is, your future is being decided in minutes like this, when no one is watching. Every click steals focus that should be building your spine and your quiet power. Your focus is a blade that dulls when fed trash and sharpens when fed work. When you chase that high, you train your brain to bow to the cheapest signal. When you hold, you train it to serve the mission you chose. Discipline is not anger at yourself. It is loyalty to the man you are building. That man stands straight, speaks less, and keeps promises when no voice claps. He does not bargain with urges. He commands them to wait, and they obey. You are building a mind that does not need permission to act. Your hands may shake, yet you stay. You let the wave pass through and find yourself still here. The wind is quiet, but it rewires everything. Discomfort is a doorway, and you walk through instead of begging for cushions. You learn that craving is only noise, and you are the one with the volume knob. I know what losing to this did to me, to men I respect. It made days blur and goals feel too far to reach. It turns nights into tunnels and mornings into fog. It dulled the eyes and smothered morning drive until excuses felt honest. But when a man says no to himself, he builds a different gravity. Work starts to pull him instead of distractions dragging him. Sleep lands deeper, thoughts sharpen, and your hours stop leaking away. Every refusal adds brick to your backbone and mortar to your word. Women feel the difference, but this is not for them. This is for the boy you promised to raise into a man you respect. He is watching you right now, waiting to see if you choose him. He will remember that you chose him when it hurt, and he will trust you again. Choose him in this minute. Here is what we do now, brother. You stay with me for the next 5 minutes, and let the storm break without you moving. Breathe through your nose, and feel your ribs expand like a shield. Keep your eyes on one point in the room and hold your jaw loose. You are not fighting the internet. You are leading yourself. The urge rises, peaks, and fades. And when it fades, you will still be here. Then you stand up and do one hard thing that points at your future. A set of push-ups will do. You will feel pride return in a quiet way that does not need praise. That pride opens doors you thought were locked. Say it with me now and mean it. I choose control. I choose purpose. And I will not break for a cheap signal. Tonight the fire wins, and tomorrow I wake stronger. I will keep showing up, and you will too, because we are not done. Next time, the wave will respect you sooner. On my word, we hold the line. 5 minutes now, 5 minutes tomorrow, and we build a man who cannot be bought. The thing of dreams, what you see in the movies, can become your reality when you work for it. It's the deposits and contributions that we make behind the scenes, where nobody can see it. It's the days, the minutes, the moments, the hours, and the reps that you put in. It's the meals that you missed, the times you lost sleep, and the moments when people may have thought you were losing your mind because you logged out of social media for months at a time to build something. You paused on hanging out with the boys or the girls so you could manifest it, so you could finally see it.
I've come to the resolve that every table I sit at, every room I walk in, every stage I stand on, every life I enter, the question I want to ask myself and the question I want to ask you is this. Did things get better because you were there? It's what we do in secret. It's what we do in silence. It's how we work on ourselves and condition ourselves when nobody can see it that will determine how we execute in public. And I'm just wondering if there's anybody listening to me out there who has come to the resolve that now is the time to become the person you know you've been destined to be.
Most of us are not okay with silence. We have to talk, hear the TV, listen to the radio, or watch social media. It's a constant swirl of distraction and noise, and we never get to the place of manifestation. Learn how to do this thing without talking about it. Multitasking is not for most people. Being a jack of all trades is not something to be proud of. It's not a badge of honor. Instead, have a desire and hunger to master something. Work smart and not just hard. Release what God has given you and master one thing at a time. Everything within us we give to an idea. When we get alone with ourselves, we can execute relentlessly.
Whatever has been fighting your bloodline, whatever has been running through your family, I pray that your testimony is that it ran in your family until it ran into you. And the moment it ran into you, it got a rude awakening. We can be steady and persistent under pressure. We won't buckle or grow fatigued if we understand our design and how to faithfully fulfill the assignment that is on our lives.
Not everybody needs to know your every move or every step. Sometimes there are outsiders who will come in and distract you from your destiny. When you quiet yourself, when you turn down the volume of all the things holding you back and turn up the volume within you, knowing you have all you need within yourself to push forward, then all things are possible.
If I could tell you anything in this moment, it would be to divorce distractions. Stop living vicariously through the lives of people posting on social media. Not their journey, not step by step, not the process, but their highlight reels. They're showing you the best of their life while you're comparing your worst days to their best days. It's distracting you. Get off social media for a moment. Anybody who has built something significant in the age of social media took a step back. They unplugged. They uninstalled the app for a season.
You've got to live at the edge of your abilities, constantly challenging yourself to jump higher, leap farther, run faster, and break through, not go around. If we're going to manifest the future we see in our heads and hold it in our hands, then we have to rewrite the code. We've got to unlock new paradigms, new behaviors. Feed on your craft and work on yourself so diligently, so vigorously, so energetically, so dynamically, so strategically that you force yourself to achieve. Just be quiet and work in silence.
This is all that is needed from you. So whatever life has for you, stand up, work hard, keep moving, keep believing, and stay powerful. There are many of you listening to me right now. You can drop it in the comments. Some of you have never been single, while others have been single your whole lives. But here's my question. Can you create? Can you implement? Can you build? Can you execute? Can you invent it? Can you imagine it and fulfill it alone, without sharing the details, without spilling the beans? Can you build something so beautiful, so life-giving, so unbelievable with just you and yourself? Or perhaps you and your coach, you and your mentor,
Or you and that one person you know you can depend on. You don't need to communicate this thing to the world. You just need to get it done. You can't build a business or erect an empire with the wrong people and the wrong systems. We never truly get to the place of releasing our brilliance, uncovering our gifts, talents, and abilities, because we don't spend enough time with ourselves. We need to beat on our craft, becoming the best version of ourselves. We spend so much time talking about what we're gonna do, posting on social media about what we think, that we waste time, resources, and energy, and we never really become. Most people grossly underestimate the power of working.
What is stopping you from achieving your goals? Are you too tired? Didn't get enough sleep? Don't have enough energy? Don't have enough time? Is that what's stopping you right now? Or is the thing that's stopping you yourself? Let me tell you, excuses sound best to the person that's making them up. So stop feeling sorry for yourself.
Vegeta is right. Any kind of excuse is not valid. They're conjured up, they're fabricated, they're lies. And how do you stop the lies? You stop the lies with the truth. And the truth is, you have what it takes to get past whatever you are going through. Push through it. Tragedy and trials come to everybody, but only the strong survive.
Your fight isn't over. Your fight is just beginning. Show the world what you are really made of. You got a problem with your life. You got a problem with your environment. Do something about it. If you want it, go get it. Awaken the beast inside of you. It's time for you to take advantage of the potential and strength that lies within you.
Regardless of the opposition, regardless of the trials and tribulations, nothing can stop you. No piece of adversity can define your life.
I don't care how good you are. I don't care how talented you are. I don't care how much you work on yourself. Life will leave a mark on you. But you can decide whether it will be a mark of victory or a mark of defeat.
This is your chance. This is your moment. This is your time. Start now. It's your dream. If you want it to happen,
Make it happen!
it is not what you go through that determines where you end up. It's who you listen to. You are walking through a valley between two voices. One is faith and one is worry. Because every time you break, you can give up and fall apart. Or you get stronger, smarter, and better.
Write it down. Don't just think about your goals, put them on paper. Life's gonna hit you hard, and when it does, you need a why that's stronger than the blow. Are you ready to take a beating for your dream? That's why many are called, but few are chosen. Not everyone is willing to take the pain. Not everyone will face rejection, endure controversy, or take the heat. As soon as you commit to your dream, someone's ready to knock you down. Whatever you set out to achieve, they're coming for you. Your why is more powerful than the what. Because when life gets tough, and it will, only a strong why will keep you going. Life will try to break you. When life hits you with a sucker punch, are you ready to quit? Phenomenal skill is nice, but a phenomenal will says, Every time I get knocked down, I will rise again and succeed. I will not surrender. I'm not here because I'm the best. I'm here because they tried to break me. Look in the mirror and remind yourself, I'm still gifted. Despite the circumstances, you can win. Ease. Your reasons will be your bridge over troubled waters. You've got to know why you're out here, because life will knock you down. Write down 5 powerful reasons why you're going to stick to your commitment. To change your life. To never return to the life you once lived. To building wealth for yourself. To taking care of your children. To being more responsible. Keep your commitment to living a life of contribution. To being a conqueror. And to acting like it. Have authority and dominion over everything in your life. If life knocks you down, try to land on your back. Because if you can look up, you can get up. Your reasons will help you rise again. What's going to fuel you and push you over that mountain? What's going to lift you and get you past that low credit score? What's going to motivate you and get you to the other side? I'm talking about hope. You've got to see it, even when it's invisible. You have to see it happening. See yourself writing the book before it's even written. See yourself graduating, even when you get the letter saying you're kicked out of school. You have to believe in the unseen, because if you can't believe in it, you'll never make it real. But when you believe in it, you command the universe to support you. And if you can see it before anyone else can, it will eventually come to you.
You get back up after every single setback. That is how you start to callous your mind. Do something that needs effort every single day of your life. That is how you grow. This is who you are now, your new norm. If you change your mentality, nothing will be hard anymore. So you must train your mind to think differently. The next time you encounter a new obstacle, tell yourself that overcoming this obstacle will make you stronger. That's when your mind changes. That's when your focus changes. So bring it. Use your mentality to gain strength, gain focus, come out a warrior. Greatness is not something that you meet once. It's something that you meet thousands of times in your life. This is your time to work. You better take the short time you have and be the best that you can be. When nobody is watching in those early mornings, when it is dark, it is wet, it is cold, you feel tired, you feel sore, it is warm on the couch. What do you do then? I know nobody is going to do what I'm going to do because I will get up and chase my goals. I know there are so many people that have the ability and just refuse to get off that couch. Refuse to study a few more hours. Refuse to go deeper, to go further. And that's where I gain the advantage. No one goes the extra mile and keeps going. It's so easy to be great nowadays because most people are weak. Becoming great is miserable. It's a lonely road. But we can thrive in this. It is the only place to be. There will never be more opportunity than there are right now. If you get out there and you grind hard and you want it bad enough, you can run all these guys over. Aim to keep up. You aim to leave them all in your dust. From now on, you will dominate.
6, 7.
You see, answers don't live in the light. No, not there. The light is too warm, too comforting. And comfort teaches us nothing. It's in the shadows, the darkest moments of your life, where true strength is born. That's where the real battle begins. You think strength comes when things are easy? No. Strength is forged in adversity, in isolation, and in pain. Life will drag you into the darkness, whether you're ready or not. And when it does, you have a choice. Rise or fall. But here's the truth. Falling isn't what defines you. It's whether you get back up that determines what kind of warrior you truly are. When I look back, there were times when my pride was shattered, defeated, humiliated. Moments when I wasn't strong enough, when I was forced to kneel. On my knees, in the depths of that humiliation, I made a vow. I would rise, not just rise. I would ascend. I would surpass every expectation, every limitation. And that's exactly what I did. I took every failure, every scar, every defeat, and forged them into my armor. People talk about discipline, about waking up early and taking cold showers. They think that's what builds strength. But strength doesn't come from routines. It comes from the battle you fight inside your mind. Discipline means nothing if your mind is already filled with fear, doubt, and weakness. It's like a cluttered battlefield. You can't fight effectively when your mind is scattered. You can't move forward with a mind weighed down by regret, guilt, and hesitation. Before you can build discipline, you must first conquer the chaos within yourself. You need to clear that mental battlefield, piece by piece, removing everything that no longer serves you. Old fears, failures, anger, all of it. Because if you don't, that clutter will overwhelm you. In the heat of battle, it will betray you. A warrior with a chaotic mind is already defeated. The truth is, greatness demands sacrifice. Pain will always be a part of the journey, but you get to decide. Will it be the pain of relentless effort or the pain of regret? Will you rise through struggle or drown in it? Because the world doesn't care how you feel. No one will hand you greatness. You must seize it. You must fight for it every single day. Only those who risk going too far will know how far they can go. If you don't push yourself beyond your limits, how will you ever know what you're capable of? Whether it's breaking free from your past, surpassing your rivals, or becoming something more than you ever imagined, you must take that risk. You must face the unknown head on. Life will test you again and again. It will throw challenges your way, betrayals, defeats, failures. But those moments, they aren't curses, they're opportunities. Opportunities to become stronger than you were yesterday. Opportunities to show the world and yourself exactly what you're made of. When adversity strikes, don't ask, why me? Instead say, finally, a challenge worthy of my strength. Warriors aren't born without scars. Steel isn't forged without fire. And greatness isn't achieved by avoiding the fight. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting to feel good. A warrior fights whether he's happy, angry, or exhausted. You must become a monster, an absolute force of nature, and then learn to control it. That's the essence of true power. Because it is better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. Every morning, life stands ready to challenge you. Every day, it will test your will to fight, your desire to succeed. And the only way to meet it is head on, with discipline, focus, and an unrelenting spirit. You will fall. Everyone does. But what matters is not how many times you fall, it's how many times you rise. You will walk this path alone. The hardest battles, they are fought in silence, with no one to cheer you on. But those moments, they will define you. They will mold you into someone unbreakable. And when others doubt you, when they forget your victories and only remember your mistakes, you must keep moving. Do not stop. Do not falter. Learn to say no. Do not waste your energy on people who drain you. accept disrespect. Discipline is not just a routine, it's a lifestyle. It's walking away from what doesn't serve you. It's choosing growth over comfort every single time. Remember this, the world is not safe. There is no security. Not in a job, not in a title. The only security is found within yourself. Your skills, your mindset, your ability to adapt and thrive. Those are your weapons. Those are what will carry you through any battle life throws at you. I would rather fail while giving everything I've got than play it safe and live with regret. In the end, we all leave this world with nothing. So stop taking life so seriously, as if you could carry it all with you. The only thing that matters is what you do with the time you have. Face your demons. Put away the weaknesses that no longer serve you. And when life knocks you down, rise with even greater strength. Because the real glory lies not in never falling,
50!
but in rising every time you do. So tell me, who will you become?
20!
What will you do with the time you have left? Will you conquer the darkness?
25!
Consume you. The choice is yours. The time waits for no one.
30! 25! 40!
Listen, brother. I will not sell you lightning today. I will
45!
use a hammer. Motivation flashes and fades. Consistency builds walls you can
50!
lean on when the weather turns. Motivation shouts. Consistency whispers the same order every morning until your muscles obey. Motivation opens the gate. Consistency walks the miles when the road goes quiet. You say you want success, but success belongs to men who show up after the spark goes dark. I am speaking to you like a brother by the fire, honest and steady. You do not need a louder song. You need the drum that never stops. Pick one standard you can keep on a boring day, then keep it again tomorrow. Pick one promise your future respects, not one your mood prefers. That is the hinge where life turns from wishing to building. That hinge turns the same way tomorrow, and next week, and next year. I know you wanted a secret, but the secret is repetition with honesty. Start smaller than your ego wants, and make it immovable. Wake at the time you promised and stand up before your mood gives a speech. Stand before the mirror and name the time you will train and the time you will stop. Train when planned, even if the weight stays light and the pace feels ugly. Let the session be humble and complete, rather than heroic and rare. Work the next task you set last night and finish it without drama. Eat like goals matter and sleep like tomorrow depends on it. These acts are not exciting, and that is why they work. Consistency removes decisions from the jaws of mood and hands them to your calendar. You are removing friction. So discipline does not fight two battles. Keep your environment honest so your willpower can be quiet. Put tools in reach and temptations out of sight. Then trust the routine you built. There will be days when progress hides and your work feels like sand. Those are the days that grow you because success loves quiet repetition. The scoreboard may stay still while the foundation sits beneath it. You might slip or miss, and the point will feel distant. When that happens, return to the line without ceremony and continue. Consistency is not a perfect record, it is a perfect return. Leaders do not wait for a feeling, they honor a standard. Build a streak and protect it like a soldier protects water. Forgive the stumble and defend the standard. Let your identity shift from seeker to keeper of promises. Guard mornings and nights because hinges creak most at the edges. Say this out loud when the room is empty. I keep my word, especially today. Motivation will still visit, and you can welcome it when it comes. But your life will not depend on that guest anymore. Your life will depend on the quiet man you practice being each day. He shows up when the spark fades and keeps building. He treats discipline like a shelter, not a cage. He knows success is earned by hours most people never notice. He keeps promises when nobody would know he broke them. He does not wait for applause. He respects his own signature. Choose to be that man tonight and again tomorrow morning. Consistency over motivation is the real key, because keys turn every day. Every turn deepens the lock and strengthens your grip. Turn now, brother, and keep turning until doors stop mattering. Keep turning until the key becomes your hand. Listen, brother, I won't shout and I won't soften. I'm just gonna sit here with you like a man who has bled and healed and bled again, and tell you the simplest thing I know. The thing that doesn't glitter and doesn't trend and doesn't need applause. That you are one decision away from the life you want. Not 10, not 1,000. Just one clear choice that you make when the room is quiet and your excuses are tired. And I know you don't believe that, because you've carried years like wet armor, and you call it destiny, you call it bad luck. But the truth is smaller and heavier than that. So hear me. Your story does not change because the stars finally line up, or because the world asks nicely. It changes because you choose it to. Because you pick one point on the map and say, there, and then you walk. Even if that first step looks like deleting a number you should have deleted a year ago, or setting an alarm you actually obey, or telling the truth you've rehearsed and avoided. And I know how it feels on that edge. The ribs tight, the throat dry. But stay with me. Breathe with me. Because the difference between the man you are and the man you keep seeing in your better moments is not talent, or fate, or permission. It's the moment you stop keeping an escape hatch in the corner and decide you will live with the consequence of forward and forward only. You don't need the crowd. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need a ceremony. You need one clean line drawn in honest language. The kind you could explain to a teenager in 5 words, and then you keep that line like it's sacred. Because what wrecked you before wasn't that you were weak. It's that you kept negotiating with yourself, like your comfort had a vote. Once a man makes a decision that does not include a back door, something ancient wakes up in his chest. The kind of strength that isn't loud because it doesn't need to be. None of it is cinematic, but it is how kingdoms are rebuilt, brick by brick, after a single order is given. Maybe you think your one decision has to be huge, like quitting your job or moving across oceans, and maybe one day it will be, but more often it's smaller and sharper. It's choosing to be the man who keeps promises to himself, starting at this hour. Which means if you said you'd go to bed early, you go. If you said you'd go to the gym, you go. If you said you'd stop texting ghosts, you stop. And when you fail, and you will, you do not build a shrine to the failure. You make the same decision again the next minute. Because a single choice repeated is a lie, and a path repeated is a lie. And that is how men change, without ever needing to fix it. I am not selling you magic. I'm telling you what I learned the hard way, when I was tired of my own voice, when my pride was hurt, but still standing. I picked one decision, and I carried it through boredom and storms until it became my new normal. And that's what I want for you. Pick the decision that makes the rest of your decisions easier. Maybe it's, I'm done running from discomfort. Maybe it's, I leave Lead with discipline, not mood. And whatever phrase you choose, let it be short. Let it be real. Let it be something you can live at 5 a.m. when nobody is watching. Then, watch what happens when you stay with it longer than your former self thought possible. Because momentum is not luck. It's interest paid on discipline. And it will compound while you're busy being consistent. So here we are. You are one decision away. And the distance between you and the life you want is not measured in miles. It's measured in courage, spent in a single moment, and then spent again tomorrow. And if you want me to name the moment, I'll name it now. This is it. This breath. This minute. This choice to live like your future is listening from the next room. Because it is. And it will thank you for not waiting for perfect. And when this choice hurts, let it. Pain is proof you pulled the arrow out instead of learning to sleep with it. And when your legs shake, that's growth telling you hello. And when people say you've changed, tell them you finally kept a promise. And let it stand outside and feel the weather. Because you are busy building the one that was always meant for you. And all it took to start was one decision. Clean and final. Made by a man who decided to live forward. You're not just chewing gum. Nah. You're biting into your weakness and telling it to fuck off. That piece of gum? It's not some minty bullshit to freshen your breath. It's a fucking battle. A war cry. Every bite is a reminder that you're alive. You're angry. And you're not backing the fuck down from this world. You pop that gum into your mouth and your jaw starts moving. But your mind better be moving too. Chew with purpose. Chew with rage. Chew like every chop is breaking through the excuses that kept your sorry ass weak for so long. This isn't about fidgeting. This is war prep. This is you getting ready to kill the laziness inside you. Don't just sit there like a soft little bitch, slowly chewing like you're on a lunch break. I want you to grind that shit like it owes you something. I want your jaw to hurt. I want your teeth to clench like you're biting into the throat of every motherfucker who doubted you. Chew that gum like you're training your face for battle. Like it's your last fucking day alive. And this gum is the only thing standing between you and total collapse. Every single bite. Is you telling your body, wake the fuck up. This world doesn't give a shit about you. It doesn't care how tired you are. It doesn't care about your feelings, your depression, your stress, your anxiety. The world will kick you in the face and walk away laughing. And what are you gonna do? Cry? Or chew that gum with so much fury that the whole damn world hears your fucking resolve? You don't need music. You don't need motivation videos. You don't need a fucking friend telling you, you got this. All you need is that gum, that jaw, and the rage in your chest that's been building for years. I know it's there. I know you feel it. That quiet anger. That voice in your head screaming, I was meant for more than this average-ass life. So prove it! Chew like you're about to explode. Chew like you're about to launch into Super Saiyan mode and wreck every damn excuse in your path. Because here's the truth. Nobody's coming to save you. No Goku, no gods, no handouts. Just you. And the war you're willing to wage on yourself to become better. That gum, it's your enemy and your ally. You bite into it and you're biting into laziness. You're chewing down on your fear. You're destroying that little voice that whispers, I can't. Yes, you fucking can. And you will, but only if you stop being soft. Only if you stop pretending that life will magically get better. It won't. Not unless you get better. So chew with focus. Chew with pain. Chew with the hate you feel toward the weak version of yourself that sat around, doing nothing, making excuses, blaming everyone else. Fuck that guy. Every time that gum snaps between your teeth, imagine it's the sound of your old self breaking. Imagine it's your laziness crying out in pain. That snap, that's power. That's transformation. That's the sound of your evolution. You want to be strong? Then start acting like it. Every breath, every step, every chew. Be deliberate. Be intense. Be fucking ruthless. The world belongs to those who take, not those who wait, not those who cry, not those who need a little more time. The clock doesn't stop for anyone. And the longer you wait, the deeper you sink into irrelevance, into being just another nobody. But you're not a nobody. You're a goddamn warrior. You want discipline, you want control, then earn it. Start with that gun. Start now. Start where you are. I don't give a shit how tired you are. I don't give a fuck about your situation. All I care about is what you do when the fire inside starts to fade. Will you give in, or will you chew harder? Will you grind your jaw until your entire face is sore, but you feel more fucking alive than ever? Look in the mirror while you chew that gum. Look at yourself. Do you look like someone who's satisfied? Or do you look like someone who's about to rip the world in half? Stop being passive. Stop chewing like a little schoolgirl trying to look cute. This ain't about looking cool. This is about hunger, inner fire, a war path. And if you're gonna survive in this brutal-ass world, then you need to chew that gum like you're gnashing your teeth at fate itself. You're not just biting into a piece of sugar. You're biting into your own limitations. You're chewing the fuck out of every weakness that ever held you back. And you're doing it with eyes wide open, teeth grinding, and the spirit of a fucking king. Do you think I ever sat around quietly? Do you think I chewed like a gentle little prince? Fuck no. I was grinding my teeth with rage, even in silence. Because I knew the fight wasn't over. I knew every second. And so should you. Every moment you sit there thinking, maybe I'll start tomorrow. Someone out there is chewing their gum like a psycho, lifting weights, training, reading, working, evolving, and they're gonna have their fucking lunch if you don't get your ass in gear. So chew harder, get louder, make that snapping sound echo in your damn brain. Let it be a metronome for your comeback. One more chomp, again and again, until you feel something shift, until you feel that savage part of you wake up again. Because it's not dead, it's just been waiting. Waiting for you to stop playing nice, waiting for you to chew like a monster, waiting for you to stop being civilized and go fucking shit. So go ahead, put another piece in, and chew like the world's about to end. Because for the weak version of you, it is.
Yeah.